Are you looking to buy a home, but you're a little nervous because this is probably the biggest financial transaction of your life? Or it's been so long since you bought a home last time, the home buying process is a little fuzzy? Well, this is not the video that's going to go through the entire home buying process. If you need that video, you can get that video right above. This video is the top 10 misconceptions I find home buyers have when they're buying a home. The concepts are not hard. It's just you don't buy a home every day. Who am I? I'm Khalid Aleem, a top producing real estate agent or realtor licensed in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, but my network spans the entire US. Now stay to the end as I'm going to give you the most important factor when buying a home. If this is your first time to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a video. Now, let's clear up these top 10 misconceptions home buyers have about buying a home. First misconception. First misconception is I have to buy the perfect home. Let's start with an important perspective. This is likely not going to be the last home you purchase. Statistics show that most first-time home buyers move to another home within 5 years. Think of your first home as a stepping stone. It's an opportunity to build equity and make memories, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Focus on finding a property that fits your current needs and budget, knowing that your dream home may come later. Second misconception, that interest rates are too high. Many buyers get caught up in the interest rate frenzy, but the real key is affordability. Can you comfortably manage the monthly payments? Look at your overall financial picture, including other debts, lifestyle needs, and long-term goals. A slightly higher interest rate might be manageable if it means you can afford a home in a more desirable neighborhood with more desirable schools and amenities that fit your lifestyle. Third misconception, we need to negotiate the price of that home down at least $10,000. Now, let's talk numbers. Imagine you're eyeing a home listed at $300,000. You might think negotiating the price down to $290,000 is the best move. However, let's break it down. The monthly difference in a 30-year fixed mortgage payment at 6% is around $60. On the other hand, negotiating $10,000 in seller's assist can significantly reduce your upfront costs, dropping your closing costs from $29,000 to $19,000. This kind of assistance can be game-changing, making your home purchase more affordable right from the start. The fourth misconception is, this home is great, but I just don't like the windows or the crown molding. Buying a home can be overwhelming, okay? I'll admit that. But it helps to break it down into 3 levels of importance. Number 1, which is the most important, is the neighborhood. This is the most critical aspect because you can't change the neighborhood. Look for a neighborhood with schools that are appropriate, low crime rates, and amenities that match your lifestyle. Next is home size. Think about your current and future needs. How many bedrooms do you need? How many bathrooms do you need? Consider the square footage and the layout. And last but not least is finishes. While finishes are important, remember they can be changed. Even if the house isn't exactly your taste, you can remodel or renovate over time to make it your own. The fifth misconception, and this is one of the most important, is I'm going to wait to find a home first and then get pre-approved for a loan. As soon as you decide that you want to buy a home, get pre-approved for a mortgage. This not only shows sellers that you're more serious, but also helps you understand what you can afford. If your credit score needs improvement, getting pre-approved early gives you time to work on it. And when it comes to improving your credit, the more time you have, the better. We'll also guide you on steps to help you improve your credit, which can be critical if you need down payment assistance or you're just looking to get a lower interest rate. The sixth misconception, look at this inspection report. Look at all these issues. This house is a lemon. I'm not buying it. Home inspections can be daunting. I tell my buyers the information in the inspection report is important, but it's like a buffet. If you eat everything, you're going to get sick. Instead of worrying about every single small detail, focus on the major issues like the roof, the foundation, heating systems, etc. When you get the inspection report, make two lists. One list is going to be deal breakers. If they don't fix these issues, you're not going through with the deal. The other set of issues, if they fix them, great. If they don't, it won't stop the process. The seventh misconception is once I make this offer on this home, I'm locked in. Putting a home under contract does not lock you into the purchase. There are usually three main contingencies that allow you to back out if necessary. Number one is the due diligence period. During this time, you can conduct inspections and negotiate repairs. If you're not comfortable with the findings, you can back out. Number two is mortgage contingency. If you're denied a mortgage, you can exit the deal. Number three is appraisal contingency. If the appraisal comes in lower than the agreed price, you have the right to negotiate or back out. The eighth misconception is this home has no pictures. I may be getting a bargain that nobody knows about. When browsing online listings, homes without pictures are a red flag. Sellers use photos to attract buyers. So a lack of images usually means the property is in poor condition. Going and see a bunch of homes that don't have any pictures usually ends up in frustration and a lot of burnt gas. The ninth misconception is, I know it's the first day on the market, but we should offer 20% lower than the listing price. The strongest time for a home on the market is the first 2 weeks. And usually sellers don't start making price adjustments to a home until it's been on the market for at least 30 days. If you see a home you like, don't expect a substantial price reduction right away. The market value is determined by demand, not just personal opinion. So just because you don't think it's worth it doesn't mean the next buyer feels the same way. The 10th misconception is, I can't find any homes out here. What's going on? New homes come on the market every day. Don't get discouraged if you don't find a perfect home immediately. The key is to be ready to act when the right home appears. Have your pre-approval in place, know your buying criteria, and be prepared to move quickly. Now that we have reached the end, here is the most important factor when buying a home. You guessed it, having a good real estate agent. Having a knowledgeable, experienced, determined, and well-connected agent can be the difference like night and day in your buying transaction. Thank you for joining me today. If you're looking to move in 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 years, I got you. My mission is to make 100 families homeowners this year. I would love for you to be one of them. If you have any questions or are ready to start your home buying process, contact me. All my information is in the description. Let's make your dreams come true of owning a home.